welcome back everybody to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because I'm gonna say, welcome to hell. Oh yeah, it is a demon deck, and it's not like any other kind of demon deck that you've seen before, using some of the new tech from Omenpaths and Spiderman, specifically Kavero, the Mind Bitten. We're gonna be doing a Dimir Demons Ultimate End of the World Apocalypse, Demon Apocalypse, Hell Rip combination play here. Insanely good deck, insanely powerful, got me to Mythic. Got me from Diamond 1 to Mythic, so it is Mythic certified. You're going to really like this one, especially if you like evil and demons and suffering and dying, which I know you do. So the first thing that we need you to do is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. Which, as you may or may not know, is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video right down there and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every day at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live in person on Twitch or on YouTube. I stream both places. You can hit that bell, be notified when we go live or post anything new. Join that notification squad. We'd love to have you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. It's all right there in Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below right now on my Moxfield. So you'll find a link below for this particular deck. Now, there have been a few versions of this. A few other creators have done. This is my particular version, which is going to do the trick of Bringer of the Last Gift with Kavero, the Mind Bitten. That is going to be the main thing. I'm going to combine it with a bunch of other things that I really like and ways of getting into the graveyard to really enhance the demonosity of this. Is demonosity a word? It is a word because I made it up right now and I just spoke it. So therefore, by very definitionally, demonosity is a word, and that's what we're going to be doing. First things first, you need to fill your graveyard. That's going to be essential. That's going to be the thing. I would mulligan down until you can get a lot of mill cards or discard cards to make sure that your graveyard is in combo play area territory. One of the main ones is going to be Roiling Dragonstorm right here. Solid card right here. Whenever this enchantment enters, draw 2 cards, then discard. And then whenever a dragon comes in, you can do that. We can throw 2 of them in there. You can do any other kind of draw or discard. I like Dragonstorm. I know we don't have any dragons, but it does let you put something in your graveyard for later and fill your hand up. Bitter Triumph is a great little bit of a removal early on for the deck because you can discard one of your main ones like Bringer of the Last Gift, Valgavoth, or Arden, so you can make sure that your graveyard is filled with what you want it to be when you want it to be there, and kill a creature at the same time. I do think Demon Wall is a good early blocker. 3/3. Demon Menace, Demon Wall. I think it's one of the first creatures that's its type line is its name. It's a Demon Wall and it's a Demon Wall. You can put 1/1 counters on it to make it not have Defender anymore, but it is a really good demon to get out there early and then curve right into something like Unholy Annex as we go. So you can do 2 Demon Wall, 3 Unholy Annex, keep that gain and drain going, and of course get those extra cards out so we can find our combo play. Next I have Overlord of the Bale Mercs right here, which is going to be one of the main mill cards that we have. We know we're going to have a pretty good time if we get Bale Mercs in the hand. Very, very scary guy looking right here. He is a gigantic twisted monster from Duskmourn. 2 black and 3. However, we aren't rarely ever going to hardcast him. We want to play him for his impending cost. He's an Avatar Horror for 5/5. However, the impending 1 black and 1 is whenever this permanent enters or attacks, you mill 4 cards, then return a non-Avatar card from or Planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. A lot of times we don't actually want to return any cards to our hand. The only card that we really want in our hand is going to be Emmet Selk because he lets us discard and draw more, and Kavero the Mind Bitten. The demons and all that other stuff, generally we want to leave them in the graveyard, okay? Because what we want to do is bring them back as we go. So keep that in mind. Boom. So that's going to be our 2 drops. Technically, he's a 5-drop. We're going to put him in the 2 category because we're hardly ever going to hardcast them. So as far as more card draw and discard, I actually had a great idea right here. Me and not Chris Chaos. 1 black and blue, 1, 2, 4. Elder Wizard, Vigilance. This is a great guy because he constantly lets you draw and discard and benefits from and benefits from having a lot of stuff in your graveyard. You can actually flick them. So whenever he enters, you draw and then you discard. Again, you're filling up your hand, getting the cards that you need, and discarding the things that you want in your graveyard for that. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform. I wonder if it's 14 because he's from Final Fantasy 14. I bet that's the case. 6/6 Vigilance, Echo of the Lost. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or token will be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. You can turn into a big Sorcerer of Elves right there. Keep filling. Of course, Unholy Annex, arguably the best 3-drop and card draw in black right now. 1 black and 2, you get to the Unholy Annex. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card. If you control a demon, you do a gain and drain 2. Otherwise, you just lose 2, because you're obviously putting blood into that Unholy Chalice to begin the ritual of summoning. And that is the Ritual Chamber, which of course is 2 black and 3. Whenever you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black flying creature token. Of course, it generates its own demon, and if you have any demons out, you're going to get the gain and drain and the extra card. Even if you don't have a demon, you still get the extra card for the life. Frankly, it'll be worth it. If you can get those extra demons out, you're good to go. As far as other Reanimators go, I felt like we did need to bring in some backup plans. Having Kavero just by himself out there was a little weak. I want to put in some Zombify. 1 black and 3. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Fantastic stuff right there. Just being able to reanimate anything, especially on our high end, is super useful. Arden, Valgavoth, both are valid Reanimator targets. Even reanimating Kavero and then reanimating somebody else is actually a really good move. So we're going to go with 3 Zombifies right here as it goes. For you can curve out on 4, and you can basically get your win count out by 4 as we do. Now, let's talk about the end game here, guys. This is what you're waiting for. This is the monster plays that are going to absolutely destroy everything and what got us the insane wins that you're going to see here. Kavero the Mindbitten. This is the new card. Superior Spider-Man in the Spider-Man set, in case you were wondering. He is a spider-human hero. He's a legendary creature. He's 1 black, 1 blue, and 2. It's a 4-drop, 4/4. You may have Kavero enter as a copy of any other creature card, any card in your graveyard, except his name is Kavero the Mindbitten, and he's a 4/4 spider-human hero token. When you do, exile that card. Having him enter as anything means that you can have him enter as Bringer as the Last Gift, and that counts. That doesn't count as reanimating, it counts as casting. So if you can automatically, if you have a Bringer of the Last Gift in your graveyard and you've sufficiently milled, and you filled your graveyard with all kind of monsters and creatures, especially Arden and Valgavoth and stuff like that, it's as if you cast Bringer of the Last Gift. Okay? What happens when you cast Bringer of the Last Gift? I'm going to tell you. 2 black and 6. This is an 8-drop. Nobody ever plays it because it's too expensive, and it only gets, if you cast it, you can't reanimate and get the effect. This is a vampire demon. Flying. Whenever this creature enters, if you cast it, each player sacrifices all other creatures they control. Then that each player returns all creatures from their graveyard that weren't put this way into the graveyard of the battlefield. So anything that just died doesn't come back, but everything else in your graveyard does. We can potentially bring back a graveyard of 2 or 3 Bringer Last Gifts, an Arden, a Valgavoth, Emmet Selk, all kind of crazy monsters. And because if we stack things up and we put an Arden in there as well, they'll all have haste. All right? We get to grab so much stuff. Now, you have to be careful. If your opponent has a full graveyard, you maybe don't want to do this. However, most of the time when you run this, you're going to sweep your opponent's board. They may not have very much in their graveyard already, so they may not get very much back or anything back. And we have survived to the point where we fill their graveyard out for 3 or 4 turns, and we're going to reanimate a monstrous board on them because of Bringer of the Last Gift. That is going to be the combination play that we want. Here's the funny thing. Here's Arden, the Usurper. 3 black and 5, 4/4 Elder Human Noble. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Now, when we get Bringer of the Last Gift and Kavero the Mindbitten, guess what? All the demons we just reanimated now have Haste. Valgavoth, Haste. Everything we have, Haste. Now it's immediately, as soon as we brought everyone back, they're swinging in because they have Menace and Lifelink. It is a hugely powerful hit right there. Not only that, because we brought back Aiden, we put him in our graveyard previously. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to one target creature card from your graveyard, and then it becomes a 5/5 demon token and swings in again. So you get an extra demon when you reanimate Arden, and of course, they're going to have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. So you're going to be able to absolutely finish the game out. Turn 4, turn 5, you're going to be absolutely just be able to crush people if you have that combo piece, if you have that combination play in your graveyard. Caravel, bring back Bringer the Last Gift, or Zombify Caravel, or just do anything you can to bring all of the pain into there. So that's the great combo. The other good combo is a pretty decent crawling demons deck right there, slowly ramping demons deck with a little bit of extra that you can run a decent one. If you don't get the combo, Arden, Unholy Annex will probably do it, but the Caravel combination play is huge. Of course, we got to have my man Valgavoth the Terror Eater. 3 of him, 3 black and 6. He's really into 9. He's a 9-drop, 9/9 flying lifelink ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents, which of course is a multiple of 9 or a divisor of 9. You can divide it by 9. 3 and 9 are his thing. Then, of course, if a creature would put anywhere into the graveyard, guess what? You get it instead, and you can play it using life. So that's of course Mr. Valgavoth. And if he's on the table, you've already lost. 3 islands, 9 swamps. We don't need that many islands. Gloomlake Verge and Undercity Sewers. Surveil is actually a very good card to have. You may want to up the number of Surveils. We have Watery Grave as well. Here's my clue, Watery Graves. And Multiversal Passage, just to make sure that we can get Caravel off if we need him to get off. We don't want to be missing the blue land and have the combo because we drew all swamps or anything like that. So that is what we're running. Welcome to hell. It got me to Mythic. It is an insanely powerful pop-off deck. Insanely powerful combination play with a lot of demons and a little bit of everything else. Avatars, elders, demons, heroes, horrors. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Instance 4, 3 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 9 enchantments, 23 lands, and a 5.1 average. Don't let that scare you. Of course, we just have a splish splash of blue, no pun intended, and black right there. It is a standard deck. Welcome to hell. As far as the sideboard goes, we're going to have 3 steps ahead, which could be useful in a counterspell situation right there. It also lets you draw and discard. Gobin has the Connive ability, which does let you draw and discard. Roiling Dragonstorm, another one of them. Quag Feast is not bad. It does let you mill and then destroy if it's a number of creature cards in your graveyard. So it is kind of a mill destroy card right there, Quag Feast. Strategic Betrayal for exiling your opponent's graveyard. Specifically on this one, I want to tell you that if you are concerned that your opponent is filling up their graveyard before you bring Bringer the Last Gift, and they're going to get a bunch of shit back too, hit them with a Strategic Betrayal, exile their graveyard, then hit them with Bringer, you'll be fine. Lock Cole, not a bad one from Final Fantasy here. 1 black, 1 blue. Death Touch, Lifelink, 3-drop. Whenever Lock Cole deals card damage to a player, draw a card and discard a card. A little bit worse than M itself, but I know we don't have the Mythic Rares all the time, so he's a decent one to swap out. And Beseech the Mirror could be useful if you want to sacrifice a token or an enchantment to bargain. Enchantment, token, or artifact. We do have, that's an artifact, that's an enchantment right there, that's an enchantment. That will immediately get something on the board for you, Beseech the Mirror, so it lets you immediately get out Kavero the Mind Bitten. So it is actually a pretty decent card in case you want to really, really rip and grip on that combo play right there. You certainly can. So a couple of other options for you as we go. We're going to get into it, guys. Demons into Mythic. Yes, sir. We got there late. I think I got 89%, and I've been playing a lot and losing. But 89% Mythic, we got there this season. Let's get into it. Standard ranked. You're going to see me get there. Welcome to hell. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and don't forget to like the video. Here we go. Yeah, if that guy has nothing but board wipes and counter spells, he can do that in 3 turns. This is no good. All right, we're starting to fade here, guys. We're starting to fade a little bit. Not excited about that. 2 Kravos is not great. Let's do this. Against control decks, we're very, very bad. We're very, very bad. If they're going to do nothing the whole game, we're in bad shape. It's a fun deck. But, holy shit, man. Against these do-nothings. Against these do-nothing mans, it's tough. Yeah, everyone's just fucking playing control. It's really boring, man. The game has gotten very, very boring. They just reprinted that. Yeah, I have one. I pulled one out of a pack. It's in the... Is there a way to warp in enchantments? I don't believe there's a way to warp in enchantments, period. I don't think that that's a possibility. This is another fucking Singularity deck, guys. This is another goddamn Singularity deck. Holy shit, dude. Fuck me, man. 2 in a row. This is horrid. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about the meta being the fucking stalest thing in the fucking world, man. This is absolutely fucking abysmal. Every deck does nothing. It cares nothing. It doesn't even want to really interact. It just wants to avoid you until the win con. It's really bad. It's really fucking bad. The fact that we're at this point, something is either sick with the cards or sick with the game. I don't know. But this is another fucking Singularity wiper fucking control deck, man. This is some real sick shit. I wish Singularity Rupture hadn't been printed. Oof. Enters tapped, and we get nothing here. We got nothing. Very, very boring, man. We came out of the gate hot, man. We came out of the gate with one hot load. Yeah, there's River Churn. There's River Churn. Hopefully, hopefully he won't activate it right away. He'll Singularity Rupture me. And then I can get him. Enters tapped. Mill. Okay. Hopefully he'll Rupture me now, thinking he can get it next turn in. And we'll be good to go. Gravetic. Honestly, I'd rather be dead turn 2. What I always say is that blue at least is honest. At least blue is honest, right? At least blue is fucking honest. Select object to copy. Now that's pretty silly. That's pretty silly. That's what I was hoping he would do. Destroy all islands, yeah. That's a terrible one. Beginner question. I found a Broomsboro guide draft. The quick draft is Broomsboro. The video is still years old. Does this set say the same? For instance, Broomsboro quick draft is still the same. Yes, it's the same cards. Hey, what's up, Bubs? It is the same cards. Bloomborough is always going to be Bloomborough no matter what happens. No matter what. No, red is honest. Red is honest. This guy, I know what this guy's going to do. He's going to, I'm going to cast fast-ass spells and beat the shit out of you with fire. He is never going to lie to me about, very rarely is he ever going to lie to me. The sword used to lie to you, but very rarely is this man going to lie to me about what his intentions are. He's going to say, I'm going to fucking kill you, bro. It's going to happen. I'm going to come after you. Hey, what's up, Summer? Just reprint Armageddon. Yeah, I love games never happening. It's my favorite. When games just don't happen. Boom. Boom. Aiden, the Usurper. Boom. Yeah, red is honest. Blue is not honest. Red is honest. Sorry, misspoke. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us, guys. Sorry. Probably gonna get double removed here. No? We get a fucking zombie screaming Mimi? Oh, that looks evil as shit, dude. That looks evil as shit. Bump, 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 bump. The only difference between quick draft and other draft is that you're drafting with bots? I have no idea. I don't understand drafting. I'm the wrong one to ask. Thank you for following, Papa Doc. I have no mill in this, so we kind of need mill or discard. No, I didn't think you were criticizing me, Chris. I go first. I'm gonna mulligan it, man. That's better, but it's not great. Listen, I blame you and you're bad, okay? Alright? Can we get that out of the way? One of my favorite responses is from Futurama is he goes, "Do it, Fry, the oh yes. You're welcome to hell, Bob Saget." Is that he goes, "Do it, Fry. The music was in you all along. You didn't need that. You didn't need the fucking power." And then he tries, and it sounds terrible. And he goes, "This music is bad, and you should feel bad." Just classic Zoidberg. Pay 2. We'll put down Emmett Selk. Boom. Draw. Do we want to drop Demon Wall? We'll drop Demon Wall. Hey, what's up, Exia GTF? How you doing, Exodia GTF? The Forbidden One. The Forbidden One. Draw a Crad. We're gonna do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, we're coming up to something here, guys. We'll bring back Demon Wall. And after all, you're my demon wall. I said maybe gonna be the one that saves me. This is bad and you should feel bad. Ooh. Who do we want to get rid of? Yeah, let's do this. boom, boom. Almost. We just need to draw our either a Zombify or a Cravo. We have an 18% chance. I feel like with Unholy Annex we may get there. Hopefully he doesn't kill this or play fucking Shelt, but we'll see. He's gonna do it. He's gonna braid it. Boom. Does damage to him. Sure. A mana wouldn't be the worst thing, so I could put the big demon out. But we still have a little bit of time. I think one more turn, and then we're gonna get hurt. But I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. Until we get a thing. If we get a thing, if we get the thing we need. Zombify, that'll work. That will work. We'll bring back Aiden. Bring back you. We'll gain the life. Boom. That comes into play to be a blocker. Boom. Okay. Ragost is one of those cards you haven't popped off in a while. Which one's Ragost again? Oh, yeah, I've never done him. I tried to get him done and he was too slow. He just required way too much mana. The Lobster Chef. Yeah, a few people have kind of suggested stuff, but I feel like when it comes to Boros, you need like 6 mana on the board to make that guy work, man. Like, you need a lot of fucking stuff to make him work, you know. 3. There we go. Got a lot of people here tonight. You know what's been really funny? There's been a bigger sense of community and less of a grind to watch the videos. The streams have been more popular than the videos, which tells me that people aren't interested in playing. They're interested in hanging out. It's a very interesting dichotomy. Tosco. He needs a reliable treasure, food, or clue tokens every turn. Yeah, you have to, like, the thing is, you have to, like, pay for him to do the thing. And I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot to pay for him to crack stuff. Like, if it just was like, oh, whenever you crack something, he gets the thing. I feel like we may have got there, but he just requires a lot of mana. I don't know. I remain unimpressed with him. Boom, boom. Bristly Bill. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's forever landfall decks, man. Decline. Couldn't even get our fucking thing out here. Hopefully, if we get Cravo, we'll be okay. There's that. He's got no stompies. He's gonna do it again. Alright, this is it, guys. Nope. one more, maybe one more? One more chance to draw the Cravo? To get all those sweet Cravo-wings? Boom. Trigger, 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 trigger. It's do or die. I mean, I've drawn 22 cards. I feel like at that point, you know, I don't... there's only so much I can do after a certain point. We give myself the best opportunity in a lot of situations, and then we can either hit it or we can not hit it, you know. Thank you so much, Mineral Areas. Roiling Dragonstorm. I'm not gonna fucking help. There's like a very specific combination of... oh my goodness, we got it. Okay, so let's get rid of you. We did it. Bring her the last gift. Yay! We pulled it. Yay, we did it. Oh my goodness. Top deck fucking hero, Roiling Dragonstorm. And I was thinking to myself, the only way that Roiling Dragonstorm fucking works is if we pull a land and a Cravo. And we pulled a land and a Cravo. Oh man, that sure satisfied my cravings. For violence and demons. We're sitting at a 66% win rate. Make of that what you will. You know, we're Diamond 1. It's gonna depend. Are you a lucky guy, or are you just are you not a lucky guy? I think that's what it's gonna depend a lot on. We'll go until we lose. We'll satisfy our cravings. Dimir version of Random Encounter. Yeah, it's... you know, I like those Gamble Dragon decks. You know I'm a fan of Gamble Dragons. I gamble with said dragons. On an occasion. I've been known to do it. Alright. We can do this. I go first. Boom Lake. Yeah, no, I mean, in Diamond 1 win rate, it's not nothing, you know. All right, so we'll put down Bringer with Emmett Selk next. Emmett Selk was a good idea, by the way. Whoever suggested Emmett Selk, which I think was Chris Chaos, who is up there on the leaderboard. He might be right behind Trexodactyl with telling me good cards to play that I refuse to play. He might be up there. Crystal Barricade. Boom. What are we doing? We're drawing. We're gonna get rid of Bringer. Okay. You do suggest very good cards a lot of the time. We're gonna push in with you. I kind of don't want to get counterspelled here. Ooh. We'll discard Valgi. We're going to put down you. We're going to put down Demon Wall. See, he's got something in his hand there. And I don't know what it is. But I don't want it to fucking go off on me. Although I really do want to mill. Look, we're going to give it a shot. Doesn't have blue. Now, you suggest a lot of good cards a lot, man, that I don't think of. You have a different kind of mentality when it comes to card selection than I do, which is what I need because I'm locked in the way that I think. Main deck Crystal Barricade. Okay. Just don't exile my graveyard. Stock up. All right. What's he going for here? He's doing something fucking devious. Gonna go in. Overlord. I like that. Get rid of... We're gonna hold on to Valks. We already have a Valks in there. We don't need another one. Actually, you know what? Put a Demon Wall in there. If I can survive with my graveyard one more turn, I think I'll be able to get him. Aiden, I'd love to see Aiden in the graveyard. He can't do anything about this. There we go. Okay. So if my graveyard survives, we can do what we need to do here. I don't know if it will. That's going to be the big question. That's going to be the big question, ladies and gentlemen. There's a... Oh yeah, it'll survive. Okay, now we do the big silly. Now we do the big silly. Bring back Bringer. The big silly. You love to see the big silly. Welcome to hell. It's full of demons. We get a little silly sometimes. Guys, if that's not worth a like, I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know what I can do else to entertain you at that point. To request more likes at that point. Cravo. That's not even his name. That's just what I call him. I'm glad. Thank you, Summer. Thank you for not jinxing me. I really appreciate it. It only took you 6 months to stop doing that. And I think that's a great learning curve. I don't want to ruin the purity of this deck by including Counterspells Degenerate, but I certainly could be a sideboard card. Let's do Balemarks. The big silly. We're going to decline. Boom. Screaming Mimes. I started using Screaming Mimes when I heard you the first time I was hooked. Yeah, my goal is to irreparably ruin your vocabulary and the way you speak. That's my goal. I want you to just not have a regular vocabulary anymore. I want you to walk around talking about screaming memes and all that. That would make me happy. If my nonsense magic parlance becomes mainstream, it's peak. That's ideal. This is Kona Omni. Ooh, uh-oh. We'll have to gun the engine here. He doesn't have any stations out though. Okay, now he's got stations out. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it is. And I didn't get the thing that I need. And I didn't get the thing. Demon Wall. Yeah, I didn't get a removal, and I didn't get the Reanimator, unfortunately. So he can put down Kona Station. Crads. Boom, there's Kona. Timeline Crawler, Free Dig Rebooter. Yes, those are all-time classics. Boof. Boof is a good one. Oh, Prime Seeker, whatever. Okay. Weird. I didn't expect that. Bringer of the Last Gift. We're going to pay 2 life. We're going to do this. Decline, and then we're going to bring back MTga here. And we're going to put in another Bringer of the Last Gift, and then we're going to draw Bitter Triumph. Boom. Okay. We still haven't drawn Cravo. We have an 11% chance of hitting the Craver. You miss Land Hate? Man, I don't miss Land Hate. Talk about games that go on for fucking ever. Oof. Talk about games that never fucking end. Cash grab. Mill 4 cards. Return. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. Doom 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 doo doom doom. Doom 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 doo doom doom. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Coming back for a brand new edition. Grab a hold of me tightly, flow like a hawk, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I glow. To the extreme in a fight like a can-do dance. El Spirito Melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight, you better hit bullseye. Boom. What are they going to put down? Vanilla Ice. Okay. Come on, Cravo. I hope it is. I hope my age is showing. Nope. No Cravo there. No other thing there. We're going to say discard a card there. I'm going to kill you. Get rid of Multiversal Passage. Boom. We're going to say pay 3 life and kill you. Manila Ice. Zombify. Zombify will work. Zombify will work in a pinch. Zombify will work in a pinch here, I think. You know, the Philippines is one of the few countries that the written English word, the written English name being Phill, etc., and the name of the people are also Filipino, which is different. It's very interesting. I think it's one of the only few places that, like, if, like, people from the Congo spelled... They were Congolese, but spelled with a K. It would be interesting. Kona player's inefficient. It's a very interesting dichotomy. Dichotomy. Yes, it changes. You change when you're talking about the people. It's F-I. F-I-P-P. F-I, you shorten it. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but... It's not intuitive. I don't blame you. It's not intuitive. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's see what we draw here. Uh-oh, I can transform him? What does he do if I transform him? During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. We don't want him transform. We want him regular. We want him regular style. We'll drop that. We'll bring back Cravo. Was his name-o? Got him, finally. Do I dare eat a peach? That's the question. He could have the removal, but then he could run it again. We'll do it. Wait, hold on. He doesn't have very much. Oh, fuck it. Keep that one. Keep that one. Ah, there's the Omni. Hopefully he just quits. That would be preferable. Bring back the Cravo. I would have to cast 7 for that. Why not? Fuck 'em. Dredger's Insight. Yeah, those all go to me, bub. They all go to me. Well, I mean, Valgavoth cast it. And I don't know if you know this about Valgavoth, but if he's on the table, you've already lost, because he's my Valgavoth. Yeah.
Why? Take him out of the audience. Kill him. Sick him. Demons. Suck his life out. I don't give a shit.
What do you say, guys? We'll keep this positive attitude. If this guy immediately scooped, he mulliganed one time and he immediately scooped. Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing? Rats. Cravo, but I don't have any mill. I don't have any mill here. I'm gonna mulligan this because I think it's a little slow. That's better, but it's not great. It's better, but it's not very good. Ah, it's fucking green. Well, maybe he'll bungle it. You can always count on a good bungling. Nowhere to Run saves you from Valg. This is true. Nowhere to Run will save you from Valg on an occasion. Let's say black. Enters tapped. Gift. We got to figure out a way to get this stuff out of our hand, guys. We got to figure out a way to get this stuff out of our hand. Right now, as a matter of fact. No, we're dead. We're dead. We either have a removal right now, or we're cooked. Or we're seriously fucking cooked. We should put it all on that. So we draw a removal, or we're immediately cooked. Nope, that's not it. We put down Gloom Lake Verge. We draw a card. It's a mana. GG. Terrible opening hand. We had no mill, and we had no... This is the 4th time that I've been to that spot right there. The 4th. Do you have that spirit here that discards their hand when you copy it with the Mindbreaker guy? No, who's the... Hey, what's up, Kami? We're playing Dimir Demons. Which one is that, TJ? What's the name of it? What's the name of it, my guy? This is okay. Yeah, I'm alright with this. We'll do Roiling. Multiversal Passage. We can do MYTHIC next. Overlord. Okay. MYTHIC. Oh, okay. He's doing silly things too, huh? He's doing a very similar thing. We'll do that. Oh, Mjolnir. Yeah. I saw that one. The Mjolnir of Knight's Reach. Yeah. There you go. Back at him. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Camino Tabane. Thank you so much, Summer. That's a terrible opener. Lord mercy. Mulligan that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll drop that. Alright. We have something here. We have the pieces of the puzzle. Overlord is going to help quite a bit. Not as much as I would have hoped. Oh, he's looking for something here. Okay. If we get a mana, we win. If we get a mana, we win. Demon Wall. Nope. Still waiting on that mana. Still waiting on that mana. Terminus. That's one's claim. Corroding Dragonstorm. We won. Well, not yet. He may kill me here. Well, there, backwards odds. Down to 1. Got him. Oh. I need some hype in the chat, guys. Come on. Come on. Fucking 4 days, man. Come on, guys. Well, all I can say is it's Mythic certified. We got there on one life. That's all I can say, guys. Is demons fucking snap it off. Welcome to hell. Oh my god, the amount I was sweating. Oh, I'm gonna go drink and go to sleep.